Hello, everybody. Just a little bit of a warning before we get into this episode of Disco Elysium. There are quite a few mentions and discussions about rape and sexual assault in this episode. So, if that's not something you are comfortable with, you might want to skip this one and come back next time. So, fair warning. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I am your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we managed to punch up a few people, as well as sell some hubcaps belonging to our partner in order to pay for our room. Well, the damage to our room, anyway. We've now got access to the dockyards. And I've now got to try and talk to the leader of the union and see if he knows what's going on. We're also fairly certain that the leader of the Scabs is actually one of the... At least he's an associate of the man that was hanged. So, anyway. Let's see you in the morning. So, going to bed now. Hopefully we can...
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
I kind of destroyed that bed, I think.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Alright, let's do it.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Dum, dum, dum. Dead.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh. But I want to sleep.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
I will check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
I'll check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Oh, the bed's talking to me.
Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
I'll roll over there.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yes, who killed him? Ooh.
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union?
Yeah, I know that.
And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Uh-oh. What images shall we see? Ooh. Oh. How very interesting. Ah, yeah, disco party. Oh, it's me. Look at me go.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
No, I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
You said who, what?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I guess I was the one that left.
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed.
Oh, no.
It was the rest of you that left.
Oh.
Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick.
Ugh.
Watching it go.
Watching my dick go? That's a bit of a concern.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
Oh, actually, no, is that my name, Harry? Yeah, I don't want to come back. I can get it all back, I suppose, but I don't encourage you.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss.
Yeah, sure.
Now they're gone.
Nah.
3 times gone and never coming back.
Christ gone.
All of it. You failed.
Oh no.
You failed, Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere.
Oh, he's getting dangerous.
Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Seems a little excessive.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of
What
them.
the fuck are you on about?
You really fucked up.
Well, I guess I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what?
Yeah, that's right.
I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now.
All right.
Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you.
Ooh.
A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
That sounds painful.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry,
Oh no.
this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh no, there's another type of hangover.
Oh yes, party boy.
Oh no.
And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw.
No.
Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Okay.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Hooray. Yeah, we're all healed up. Alright. Now, I did level up for... I think for now we'll go with this one here. Actually, I'm going to go be talking to someone soon. I might try this one. See how that works.
Good going, buddy.
Oh. So this is how it's going to be whenever I close my eyes.
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the fuck is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired?
Yeah,
Too tired and down to even think?
exactly.
It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster.
Oh, good. Cool.
Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Yeah, I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
Oh, whatever. It's a lie. I'll be fine.
Suit yourself. Slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Alright.
You should pick that fat, juicy...
No, I'm not going to do that. Alright.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Swallow the
door
emotion.
is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing.
Okay. I think she was some person I had to ask questions of, but that's not going to work. Oh. Oh. Hello, my detective friend. Morning.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Ah, yes. Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
No, I think we'll go ask him right off the bat. What's the point of not doing it? Morning.
Just a moment. And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Hello.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Oh, I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you.
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Could we use the police radio?
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone line here?
The manager was vague about it.
Okay, why do you need a phone?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot.
Well, I love a missing person case.
That's right. Now skip the foreplay. Time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects. Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone.
Well, has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Expeditions, you say?
But you have more important things to worry about.
So what kind of expedition?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist.
Right.
He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Okay.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
Ah, they're stuck on the other side of the
He said
lock.
they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The lock's broken. They can't get through.
The water lock. That was broken. Could this be it?
Yes.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
I don't know.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
You got it.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
No doubt.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling.
Shall do.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Alright, that's all for now. Let's go talk to the Union thugs. Ugh.
Over here.
Oh, okay.
Let me handle this.
You seem a little different today. Less Hospitable.
Indeed.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
Yeah, she did seem friendly sitting on the corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Yeah, you tell her.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
So why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence.
Oh,
These people are just dock workers.
who murdered someone?
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Alright, let's do that then.
Let's.
Alright.
This is where you say your bed.
Okay.
He's used to giving orders and having them obeyed immediately. You should not indulge him.
Detective.
I won't say anything yet.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
We need to talk about the hanged man out the back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Well, you know, there was a kid throwing rocks at him and I didn't want to disturb his fun.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Figured as much.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them. Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard.
Okay, I'll scan the room.
Chances are they're going to match. Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet.
Okay.
Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s. And then standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Okay.
Let's call this one the musician.
And the little guy?
Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and weaving.
Fat Angus.
Big guy. Boot size 46. deep marks, probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
We know that was the truck driver.
Exactly. The missing lady driver who was running the drug trade. Does it mean the Hardy Boys are involved in the drug trade as well?
Not necessarily.
Maybe. But hey, you've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Now is a good time to hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
I found 8 set of footprints, but there's only 7 on me. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire.
Ah.
He really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
I talked to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Fuck? Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
Well, they are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ester 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
Okay.
That was an unsure phrasing.
Well, what? See what they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Well, I haven't, no.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Good call. Well, Joyce said they've gone rogue and no one's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
Excitement? Alright.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, okay. They're going to wipe you the fuck out.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Well, look, did you guys hang him or not?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
I know, that's why we're here.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes.
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
I want to see if I can save this now. I can't. Bugger. Alright. So you confess to the murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic. They're playing to their considerable strength in numbers. Don't talk about arresting them. You'll only bring attention to your inability to do so.
Rightio. So... who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation. Titus, keep addressing him. He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than the others.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide. Not for the officer making an arrest. Which we all know you won't be. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
Okay, so when did this occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Okay, and how long have you known him for?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Guilty men who lynched someone?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
This is where he tries to sow discord between you two, because he knows the company is responsible for bringing the mercenaries into town.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
Okay.
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Okay. Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he's a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike.
Yeah.
The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Whoa.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now.
Yeah.
Started coming here every night. drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
Not rude.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?
Good lord.
Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
So, is this the same girl?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
Right.
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Right, so who did he attack?
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Alright, so how did you take this guy out?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real.
Well, yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school?
Yeah, look, I'm hopped up on cocaine and alcohol. Don't worry about it.
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service. Certainly enough to not put up with this backsass. Deliver a knockdown observation. This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Wasn't he a trained killer from the Aurora Special Forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
So where did this happen then?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar.
Titus lets the others clear out the details, so he doesn't get his hands muddy with explaining.
Alright, let's try this. Here we go.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
Who's cracking under the pressure? Okay.
a single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
Hey, you there. You having trouble breathing over there?
No. Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Well, there's something you guys aren't telling me.
And fuck you, too, Copper.
Whoa.
Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Well, I have another question about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
You murdered him just like that, no remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
No idea.
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment
the electric
in
chair.
Revolution under the Coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Well, what we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people for nothing.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Alright, well, what are we going to do now, then?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks.
Absolutely.
Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials.
Oh.
You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Rent-a-cop? So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
Oh, good thing I added the authority point in there. Let's give this a shot.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Look, I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
I mean, you must be. You're just like the real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Well, no, I haven't had it in a while, but yeah.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you.
Speak for yourself, buddy. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen Martinez before it started. It was like jam rock now.
They didn't see shit, man. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
Indeed.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect.
Oh, we shall.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Okay.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here in the whirling in rags.
There we
A
go.
real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Mr. Ranjay Disco Dancer, right?
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Well, I'm gonna fuck this up. Here we go.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
No doubt.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
What's her relationship with the mercenary? They didn't have one. I was gonna say he just tried to attack her. We know when that was. It was before the lynching, so at least a week ago. Okay, thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay, I'm going to take off now. Interesting.
Indirect modes of taxation.
Now we completed that thought.
Turns out, those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters.
Yeah, whatever. Alright.
Officer, what was that?
What do you mean? The sweating and fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
I didn't write for her. Yeah, I'm definitely going to say that. Oh, dear. Okay, this is getting awkward. I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
No. Yeah, that's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
What? Let's see if we can go upstairs then. I didn't think he had that high of an opinion of me anyway.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open.
Ray. Hello there.
Welcome to the roof.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernium.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Wow.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Yep. Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a cop-a-cycle.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
No worries. What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
And what is that?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
Okay, and your age?
I'm 28.
Okay, and what is your specialization?
Something stupid.
And that is?
Oranese lit.
Ooh.
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Okay, back to you.
Back to me.
What do you do with that?
Nothing.
Oh.
I do nothing with it.
I'm not going to do that. That's cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Oh.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast,
Oh.
along with cash and airline tickets.
Interesting.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
Okie dokie then.
Okie dokie.
She read my friggin' mind. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Yes, they tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you attacked in an unpleasant way?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It's not that early, but yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Good lord.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe.
Okay.
It was clear the latter would be spicier.
So Titus asked you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
So what did happen?
We partied.
Oh, what kind of, What do you mean you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Indeed.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder.
Mm.
And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Okay.
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they manage it?
Okay. So you were lovers then?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know.
Yeah.
Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension?
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
What can you tell me about him? Name, age, eyes?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
So what did they hang him for?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
Yeah.
And his role in the strike was...
I think he was in a security detail.
Yeah.
He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
Indeed.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
So how do they know you, the Hardy Boys?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
And did you party with them?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason.
Oh, okay.
I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
Possibly.
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Yeesh.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Well, it must be hard seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I have multiple viewpoints. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Ah.
Jackpot.
So that was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Understood.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
So is
Because
snitching
I
why do
couldn't
it?
handle it anymore.
Yeah.
None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
The voice was disguised. Did you...
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it with what?
With nail clippers.
Okay.
And I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire.
So that's why the phone's not working.
So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling landline.
So you accidentally broke the landline downstairs.
Did I?
You did.
Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
So why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
It was.
I didn't want to, sir. And he's still hanging there.
We will move the body to the morgue today, miss.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for telling us all this.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Indeed.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
I had something else before I go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
It's a nice room you've got.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
So what are you doing here?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
So why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Ravachol?
The Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
Fair. All right.
Okay.
Look her in the eye. This is not going to work. Let's see how we go. Come on, come on, come on.
She looks back. Time moves slowly.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will see through deceits. You are shielded.
Thank
you. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
I understand. I will look away.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
All right. I noticed your room is close to mine.
Yes.
Question?
You're just one room away.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
So were you in on Sunday night? You need to know what I did.
You do not need to know that.
I don't?
What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like...
Okay.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
All right. Fine. I was just trying to fill in the plot. Let's return later.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Is it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
All right, then. So that's me establishing my superstardom.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi.
God.
Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights,
and action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Some kind of superstar? Okay, so I've got to unlock these with slots. I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going to do that.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys.
Yeah, I think this will make them cooperate.
Just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
So why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie?
Well,
She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
yeah, something's off here, though.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
There. Alright. Heading back downstairs. A word, sir, if I may.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Yes. She says she wasn't attacked.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Oh.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
What are you talking about? She was very lucid.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
I didn't push her. I asked her a simple question.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy!
Oh.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
Quite. I'm trembling.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Oh.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Okay, where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
Whew.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Okay, I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman.
I will take the tape.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
All right. Going. And there is a tape player in my room, if I remember correctly.
The compact tape player is the machine was made in Revachol.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore.
Any ideas?
My Kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Perhaps we should talk to Roy at the pawn shop. He has stuff.
All right. No worries. Since the door gunner Megamix. And question... Yes, we've done parts of that. Alrighty. I think for now, that's probably where we're going to leave today's session. We'll head down to the pawn shop and also out to the car in the next session, because we've got to check out the code on the armor from the police. But yeah, again, as I suspected, we knew the unions were the one that did it, and I was figuring it was going to be just them trying to kill a person for breaking up the attempting to break up the union so the scabs can work. But I don't know. I get the feeling this might be a little more complicated than that. Then again, I might be completely wrong, but I guess we will find out as the game progresses. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Disco Elysium. Bye!